The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. There seems to be increasing reportage based around some new research that our dream of being smoke-free is up in smoke. This is the year, remember, this is the year, 2025, when we've been aiming to be smoke-free. By smoke-free, it would have been reduced to 5% left smoking. Now, to meet that goal, the research tells us about 80,000 more people need to quit. They won't, of course, and as always, the fact they haven't or won't is somehow the government's fault, who haven't done enough, or worse, this particular government who they say have been shocking, led by New Zealand First and Casey Costello, who is basically the devil, who's in the pocket of tobacco, or such gibberish that people like the Labour Party spent a lot of time trying to suggest. Where it went wrong, as far as I can work out, was twofold. One was the belief, and this was classic Labour under Helen Clark all those years ago, that you could force people to do something they didn't want to do, and there were always going to be people who didn't want to. Of course there were. Where it worked, and we can be grateful, was in the public space part of it. No longer are you forced to inhale if you don't want to, or smell like a smoker, or stand in a group, or be trapped by it. But beyond that, once the hardcores were on the footpath, some were never giving up. Secondly, vaping, a shocking miscalculation that it was a cessation tool when what it really was a gateway for kids. A whole new generation who got easy access and the slippery slope was never going to get stopped. Governments could have nipped it in the bud, but didn't. Could have made vape script only, like Australia, but didn't. The Labour Party under Aisha Verrall, a medical professional for goodness sake from the party who invented smoke-free in the first place before they left office, hurled their best wet bus ticket at the vaping market, so basically nothing happened. So the history will show, out of the gates, Clark style with gusto, early progress on public spaces and general change in attitude to the habit, followed by the predictable malaise and hardcore resistance, leaving us 25 years on with a change in society, but well short of what was envisaged. Good crack, failed on the follow-through. I'd give it 7 out of 10.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.